Hello everyone, my name is Drew and you're once again watching Drew the Theme Park Dude. And real quick, if the audio sounds a little different, I am trying a new microphone in this video, so I guess if it sounds good, I'll keep it, and if it doesn't, I'll go back to my old mic. But yes, today I'm going to be doing how much longer does E.T. Adventure have left over at Universal Studios Florida. This attraction has already been removed over at Universal Studios Hollywood and replaced with The Mummy, and over at Universal Studios Japan, which I believe Terminator replaced it. I don't know 100%, but I believe so. So yes, E.T. Adventure's last, I guess, spot is here at Universal Studios Florida. And before we go into it, I will just say this is going to be another one of those what-if type scenarios, kind of like how I do with Avengers Campus, where I don't really think it's going to happen, but like, what if it did? Because one thing that I've gotten news of is Steven Spielberg does not want E.T. to be removed. And there's rumors that he said stuff to Universal that if you remove this, you can't use my properties again in the park, which would mean the future of Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, all of those other films that he has created. So yeah, without further ado though, let's get into this video. And real quick, if you didn't see the beginning there are flashing lights in the, like, I guess, background video I'll be playing of the POV. So, just a quick notice to that. But yeah, let's get into how much longer does E.T. Adventure have left at Universal Studios Florida. So, E.T. Adventure has been around at Universal Studios Florida since opening day. It is the last attraction to be featured at opening day that is still in the parks to this day. So, E.T. has been around for a while, basically, in other words, and it hasn't had as many refurbs as people wish. It did have a few here and there, but it hasn't had those big refurbs that those other big rides get, such as Mummy, Hulk did. It doesn't get those type of refurbs, so the ride is slowly, I guess, decaying almost, with some effects not working at certain times, with some set pieces being removed for certain times of, like, just unnoticed, I guess, for long periods of time. In other words, it is just slowly going bye-bye, and when that does happen, what is Universal's thing going to do with it? So, I believe the DreamWorks destination has a big say in the future of Kid Zone. I believe the DreamWorks destination is to see how much a DreamWorks area, like a DreamWorks Kids area, can bring people into that area of the park. That is my, I guess, theory onto it, and see how many people this new experience can bring to this area to try to bring life to it, and see if, due to the DreamWorks properties and licensing, they're able to revive this part of the park. Because before DreamWorks Destination, the area of the park was kind of dead. E.T. always had its cult following, but everything behind there, as well as part of Kid Zone, didn't really have that, unless you were going to go see the Animal Show, which was always popular. But with the removal of Barney, did kind of make me want to make this video a while back, but I just don't really have time, so I decided to do it now. And is Kid Zone more, I guess, a picture going away anytime soon? So, with E.T. Adventure being there a while, and it has been saved from numerous rumors of Super Nintendo World rumored to be there, but E.T. would somehow reroute their exit and E.T. would be saved. I personally don't think E.T. will be around more than 10-20 years at most. Is that just because I'm not a fan of E.T.? No, I really think E.T. is a great attraction. It may not be in my top 5 favorites at the park, but it's definitely a top-tier dark ride, and probably the best classic dark ride, period, at Disney or Universal. Like, classic animatronic-based dark ride. I love the ride vehicles. I love the entire, I guess, theme around it, and I like how it's like a sequel to the movie, almost. And yes, it does have its flaws here and there, especially now with the thing at the end not necessarily saying your name anymore because of the way, I guess, they just got rid of that. I don't know. It was rumored just because of COVID, but it still hasn't returned when most, like 99% of everything else has. So as of recording July 1st, 2021, this video will not be out till after 4th of July. So if you guys are watching this after that, I guess happy 4th of July. But, yeah, going back into the topic, what do I think could replace E.T. if it does get replaced in the next 10 to 20 years? As much as y'all and I personally dislike it, I believe based on Destination DreamWorks, I guess, success, which is still a little bit too early to see, like the official numbers, it'll take a few months, it will be themed to Trolls, and that whole area will be themed to DreamWorks. We'll have a re-themed Woody Woodpecker, this Trolls-themed dark ride, a new dark ride back behind, right in between the parade buildings that are used for Halloween Horror Nights and Destination DreamWorks will be a new dark ride. something will replace the Fievel's area, like a new rethemed kids area, and it will be a new Destination DreamWorks themed area. I do believe, though, for E.T., Trolls will be the replacement, because, especially for some of those ending scenes, they don't have to do too much work to, I guess, just get rid of the E.T.s and place Trolls in, and they could work some storyline, like where you're visiting the Trolls planet, and you have to find, like, the power of music. They could do something like that with those films, if they decide to make more of those films. If they don't, I do know that How to Train Your Dragon is coming to Epic Universe. Not confirmed by Universal, but heavily rumored with evidence that it will be featured. So that's what makes some people believe that this could be rethemed to other stuff, such as, I've heard rumors of Amblin Entertainment, which would save E.T., which some people would love, and retheme the rest to, I guess, Back to the Future. But then that begs the question, Jurassic Park is at the other park, and you could be saying, well, Harry Potter's like that, which, you know, I would hear you out on that one, because they are the same movie company. They're just, but if you're going to have an Amblin Entertainment Land and not have Jurassic Park represented in there, because you already have it at the other park, it'd be a little interesting, but hey, I could be up for it, and E.T. would survive that way. But I do believe the E.T. we have right now, I believe if they were to do any sort of overhaul to the land, E.T. would either be demolished, rethemed, or extensive refurb, which is what I really hope, because I do not want E.T. going. I love the movie, and I think it's a classic, and I don't want it to be rethemed to Trolls or be gone. I would love it, though, to get a nice refurb, give the animatronics a nice, fresh up look, repaint all the stuff in there, fix some of the broken effects, and I guess just update the overall ride experience. Maybe there could be a way, because I've been on it several times where the E.T. in the front car doesn't even work. Maybe they could have some way where E.T. comes from the side of the ride vehicle instead, so more people can see him. Because I remember when I was younger, I'd always want to sit in the front, because if you don't get to see E.T. up in the front, and that's a big part of the ride. But yeah, that's kind of, I guess, my theory on how much longer E.T. Adventure has left in University of Florida. Please remember to drop a comment on how much longer you think E.T. has left at the park. And I want to know how, like, I guess, what E.T. ranks in your top attractions. I know for some of you, it'll definitely be number one, and I don't blame you. It is a classic dark ride. Just for me, I prefer technology over classic. But I do love the mix of classic dark rides as well, so that's where E.T. comes in. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to leave a massive like and subscribe channel if you are new with notifications on, because I'll be doing new videos now every few days, and I have a bunch of other videos planned coming soon that are really neat. And I'll also be at opening days of several attractions, as Jeremy's Route to Adventure on Epcot on October 1st. As well, I'll be at a bunch of other stuff that you guys will not want to miss out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day, everyone. See ya. Bye.